morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is a beautiful morning.
Yeah, it's really nice today. Perfect for what we are aiming to do.
Yes, we woke up at 6 today because we need all the sunlight we can possibly get for what we're doing.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time we set an alarm since coming here.
True.
But
This
yeah,
town does that to you.
we went to bed nice and early last night because we plan to do a whole lot today.
Yes, today is an endurance challenge, basically. So, in our last video, we walked, was it 34,100 steps?
Yeah, something like that.
And today, now that felt like a lot,
Yeah, it
but
did.
manageable.
We also started later in the day, around noon. So we've got more time today.
Yes, today we have, what is it, 5 hours more time than we did the other day?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, it's like
Yes.
7 right now.
But today, our goal is much greater. We are going to attempt 50,000 plus steps
Yeah.
today,
We're
Which
gonna
is-
try and walk 26.2 miles.
which is a full marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So including hiking up that mountain.
Yeah, so
It's a very ambitious goal.
yeah,
I
I
don't
feel
know
like
if we're gonna be able to do it.
I think in total maybe just under half or over a third of our steps will be going uphill.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's gonna be a lot. But
We'll
hopefully
see.
it'll be fun. Like we have the whole day today. We're both off.
and I'm thinking if we just keep a timer on our breaks, you know, don't go overkill. Because I remember on our hike, our first hike in Montenegro a couple weeks ago, we took like 2-hour breaks every like 45 minutes. And so that,
Yeah, that's true. Because there were like all these different like farms and restaurants and
yeah,
stuff.
I mean, it was great, and it was great for the course, right? But because we're covering more distance today,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you know,
Just gonna try and keep moving.
yeah, keep it moving, take short breaks for eating and drinking, of course. You want to stay fueled.
Yeah, coffee.
Yeah, of
Lots
course.
of
Our
coffee.
first goal today is coffee, so we're going to the Couture walled city, which is, we're passing it anyway, and we're gonna get some of that Java juice.
Yeah. But yeah, so should be fun. I don't know what is gonna happen at the end of the day today, but
I think we're
hopefully
gonna be
we'll
sore.
make it home safe and maybe finish our walking marathon.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if we really need to, I mean, there's roads everywhere, right? And so we can get a taxi or something. But I believe in us, so I guess we better get cracking then.
Yeah.
Okay, we have arrived at what we like to call the armpit of the trail. So the trail kind of, it's flying my eye, the trail kind of zigzags up the mountain so that the gradient isn't too steep for most hikers. So you can see the trail going up there, but it kind of changes. Anyways, this is like maybe 40% of the way up the mountain. It's 9:30 a.m. We started at 7.
Well, we
Making-
left the house at 7.
We left the house at 7. Hour walk to get into town, half hour for coffee.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're making good time. I'm thinking if we get it to the top of the mountain just after 10, I think we'll be in Tivat by noon.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Pretty
I'm
cool.
excited to see the other half of the hike. It's been kind of not boring, I guess, but like just nothing new for us since we just hiked this trail
2 days
2
ago.
days ago. Yeah.
I mean, it's so nice you'll hike it twice because that's beautiful. But
a lot of spiders. So many spiders and snakes on this trail.
yeah, so it's very forested, this trail. And so since we're probably the first ones to hike it this morning because we can't wake up early for it.
Yeah.
So we're just walking through a million cobwebs a second. And so we're getting spiders in the mouth and stuff. So it's the
Yeah.
authentic hiking
see-
experience.
There are a lot of snakes that we looked up and found out that they're called glass lizards.
Yeah, European glass lizards.
Yeah. And so we've been seeing a lot of those in the bushes. Like whenever you're walking, every few minutes, you'll see the grass next to you like rustling, and you know there's a snake.
And you see a little tail sliding away.
This is the trail of snakes and spiders.
Yeah, bit sketchy.
Yeah.
The glass lizards are cool because they can, like, we've seen ones that are up to 4 feet long and like that thick, and they're like glistening, kind of a rusty black color. It's very cool.
Yeah, but apparently they're not venomous, and their jaws aren't even strong enough to break skin.
Yeah.
So we're not like scared.
Their defense mechanism is if you grab them, they'll produce like a really stinky oil.
Yeah.
And like, you know, you get grossed out by the stink, you don't want to eat it, and then it escapes.
So we won't grab them or eat them.
Yeah.
We'll just leave them alone.
I don't know. Depends on if we run out of snacks. I guess we'll have to see.
Oh my god, that's a huge bug.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
All right.
We made it.
We made it to the top. You see the bunker over there and the farm.
Yeah, and there's the other side right there. We're gonna be going in that direction.
Yeah.
But first things first, we should refuel so that we don't bonk.
Yeah. We're gonna find a nice shady spot over in the direction where we're gonna be hiking away from the fortress. And maybe we'll do a little snack haul.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, we picked up some baked goods from a bakery inside the walls of Couture, carried them up the mountain with us to keep us fueled.
Yeah.
And we found something we didn't notice 2 days ago. And it looks like another piece of the fortress, maybe. It kind of looks similar, but maybe we can have lunch in it.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful top of the mountain forest snack haul.
First break of the day.
Okay, so we got a couple cheese and spinach burek. You know, good protein in there. Looks great.
Lots of calories.
Oh, totally. We need all the calories we can get.
Yeah.
I'm expecting. I tried to do some like napkin math on our way up, and I think I might be burning upwards of over 5,000 calories. Rylan maybe a little bit less, but it's gonna be a lot of food that we need.
Yeah. So yeah, we stopped for a lot of food.
So we got these like
mini cherry-filled croissants.
Oh, that looks good, eh?
Pretty good.
Oh, the cherry really pops in that one. Nice.
Cherries here are really good, I've noticed. Maybe because, like, I think stone fruits are supposed to be good in the Mediterranean.
Yeah. And then these look like almost like cinnamon bun muffins.
Yeah.
Or something. Interesting though.
Yeah.
The dog is getting ready to beg for food. Got up from her nap. What else did we get? And last thing, we got like this kind of chocolate roll.
Oh, yeah.
They all look great though.
Yeah. And then I also stopped to buy, we stopped at this fruit market on the way over, and so we got these apricots. They've been really, really good. And lastly,
for energy,
a Red Bull.
Sugar-free.
Yeah. So we're gonna have some lunch with our friend.
And obviously we have to share. I mean, her ribs are poking out. We gotta feed her. Cute. She's a very sweet baby.
All right, we're gonna eat and then head down.
All right, so we found another chunk of the fortress on the other side of the peak here. This is pretty cool. Maybe try to find our way in a second. But yeah, so that's our destination. That's Tivat. So we're just gotta go downhill and we're there. And that will be a halfway point once we get there. So we got what looks like a toll gate here. And then the fortress right here. Oh, it's open too. All right, I gotta take a quick peek in there, man. Oh, that's spooky. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. Oh, there's bugs everywhere. Dirt. Okay, it's basically the same thing. This looks like it would be like either sleeping quarters or maybe a prison.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's a prison camp. So I think the start of this next path is a little sketchier. It's next to this toll booth here, and then it just continues going down the mountain. Does it widen up there? Okay. Okay. Definitely not as developed. Maybe it gets better as we get down. All right, hard mode, I guess. All right, so we don't know if we're on the right trail or not, but like, see see we're crawling down steep slopes on our hands and knees through thorn bushes right now. But the map is clearly defined that we're on the trail right now, so we're kind of confused.
We're not really sure where the trail is.
It's pretty not very defined, and so we're trying to figure out, okay, if this is the path, do we want to take it? If it isn't, where is it? And if we give up on this one, then do we take a road, and which road? The problem is that all roads to go to Tivat are not as straightforward as the hiking trail. It's like a huge detour. And so we would add like 20,000 steps to our hike if we took the roads instead.
Plus there are cars on the roads that are pretty hard to get around.
Exactly, we might end up on a highway by accident, stuff like that. So we're kind of just...
We see our destination. It's pretty close, but we just don't know how to get there. We heard...
paraglide there, we'd be solid, but... We
heard some people like somewhere over here, but we don't hear them anymore, so...
Yeah, definitely other hikers. We can hear them walking through branches and stuff. So we're wondering, is this the trail, or can they guide us to the trail if we can spot them? So I think we're just standing here until we hear more. Like, maybe we can contact them and not crawl back up through the bushes, because that sucks.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
So I guess we'll have to see in a minute.
Yeah, we're just kind of in a loading. Like, we're kind of paused here because we're not sure, like, if we go down farther, are we going to be able to get back up?
Yeah, true.
So
it's really steep. I know cameras aren't very good at showing gradient, but like that, we're like, you see how dark the dirt is. We're like sliding down it.
Yeah.
So
all right,
we found it.
Luckily we made it to the trail. We kind of shouted for help a little bit, and there was a couple hiking this trail below us.
So it confirmed that a trail does in fact exist here. It's just definitely a lot narrower than the one we took on our way up, but at least it exists.
Yeah, we ended up sliding down because it was so steep to get down here. Minor cuts and bruises, but we made it, and hopefully hopefully it'll be pretty chill from now on. I'm glad we can actually walk and not crawl on this one.
That was not fun because now I got like all the bushes we were sliding through.
Yeah.
We kind of slipped and then like kind of slid on our butts down the hill through the gravel.
Yeah.
And I think I have a couple
big spider.
A couple thorns inside my fingers that I have to pull out.
Yeah, I got.
And I'm bleeding, so it's not fun, but
we survived.
For now. This looks better.
Yeah. The view on this trail is gorgeous though.
So check this out. Sticking out of the dirt as we're sliding through the thorn bushes, I found a big hunk of metal. Now obviously, this very much looks like the stuff that we've been finding at the fortresses that we've been going through. So maybe this is an old fortress artifact from like the 1800s, early 1900s. Either way, I'm not gonna hold on to it because it's like 8 pounds or something. So that's not worth carrying home in the luggage. But it just looks really cool. Wonder how much you'd be able to sell it for at a vintage store in Connecticut. I don't know. So this path is kind of annoying. There's like 1,000 times more spider webs on this trail than the previous one. Enough to make a Kevlar vest. And so
we're constantly doing this.
I know. For me, because I am taller than the average person, they're all coming into my face because all the other hikers have gotten rid of the spider webs below my face, but not at my face. And the shrubbery's all over the place, definitely diving around everything. And it's all spiky, and so it's catching on our shirts, scraping up our skin. And there's like piles of animal poo everywhere that we gotta dodge. And so, yes, we are having a wonderful time. Some of the trees around us have these dried up things growing on them. Doesn't that look like almost like a small pomegranate to you? Someone let us know what these are, because I think they're wild pomegranates. At least I think, like it's a hard shell, and then when you look inside, it kind of looks like there would be pomegranate seeds in there. I don't know, but that would be amazing if we came here in season. We could pull a pomegranate off of a wild tree and just eat it as a snack. Can you imagine? That'd be so cool. Oh, I think that's a gravel road. Okay. That is where we're headed, I think. Okay, that's gonna be relieving. Oh, Sweet Home, Alabama. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness.
Yeah, she's up there, so
Okay.
probably in the right place.
All right, so we're going downhill. So we're going that way. It kind of zigzags down and then keeps going.
We're just gonna check the map to see if this goes to Tivat. Actually, helpful tip that we learned on the bus to Herceg-Novi from our friend from Albania is you can download maps on Google Maps. We didn't know that until she told us, but apparently like you can choose an area on the map to download. So we downloaded the whole like Kotor Tivat.
Boca Bay.
Yeah, not the whole Boca Bay, but like the part that we'd be hiking. So now, even if we have no service, we can check to see if we're on the right path or if the path we're on leads to where we want to go. So.
Can you imagine we're hiking aimlessly? We realize we wandered off the map.
I know, yeah, in the beginning of this like downhill, I was not confident about where we were going.
Yeah, that was sketchy, but that's where we came from. Yeah, that's pretty rough, eh? But yeah, you can totally see like these stones and stuff. Definitely used to be something more defined. But yeah, ready to get going. Hopefully it stays this open for the rest of the walk, because
hopefully we can dodge cars.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hiking what we just hiked if there wasn't so many spider webs, but it's just really distracting. It gets in your eyeballs. Like I'm blinking out spider webs. It's not very fun.
Yeah, so I guess we'll check the map and then hopefully head down to Tivat.
Let's do it.
This is our trail down from here. We're liking this much more, even though it's a bit sunnier. A lot less spider webs. And
We're going faster, that's for sure.
yeah, exactly. We should be down into about pretty soon, actually. So
Yeah, I mean, we're most of the way down the mountain, I'd say.
yeah.
But hopefully this type of trail keeps up. Not really sure, but I guess there's only one way to find out.
All right, so it's like 11:30. We hiked 16 kilometers.
Nice. Should I check our
And-
step count?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
But
All
we're
right.
pretty close. Like we can see Tivat nice and clear. This trail is amazing. Like we've pretty much been trail running for a lot of it because it's so steep. But yeah, no, it's nice. No spider webs.
All right, we're at 17,595. And we're not even at the halfway point yet.
Yeah.
So I guess that's
Oh,
good news for trying to get our steps today.
Yeah. Yeah, we're almost there, so let's keep going.
Let's keep going. All right, we found some asphalt. That's nice. We are in the uphill farmland now of Tivat. So we're taking a left over here, and there's a small trail. We take a right, and it's gonna get more and more civilized as we go.
So Google Maps has failed us. We just had to walk through a little construction site.
Yeah, come down here. But these thorn bushes definitely used to be something, because check it out. There used to be a road, but then it got overgrown. So
The thorns are taking their toll.
I know my hands are all messed up too. But I got literal thorns like inside my fingers right now that I gotta pull out at some point. But
We've been hiking on this road for maybe an hour now, and we just saw the first moving car.
yeah,
So we're in civilization, and we're gonna have to be a little more careful.
check out all the neighborhoods around us.
Yeah,
Finally.
we see houses. We haven't seen people, but we saw a car. So
And look up there. That's where we came from.
yeah, up at this
Up
mountain
there.
So yeah, we're feeling proud. We're almost at the halfway mark for today's hike.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We're definitely over 20,000 by now, but I guess we'll check once we get into town.
Yeah, it looks like we're out of the weeds for now.
I am not particularly enjoying the lack of a sidewalk. Example A. Example B. It's some wide trucks coming through. People will pass anyway and they get real close. And so we've been walking on this for a while now. Hopefully we don't have to much longer, but we're getting to Tivat. It's down this road somewhere.
It's around 12:45.
And we're in town.
We're in town.
We made it.
I think we've done like around 22 kilometers so far on the hike.
Just about.
So we're about halfway done. Feels great.
And we just stopped in front of a grocery store.
Yeah, we're gonna head in. It doesn't really look like it, but there's a grocery store there.
Behind that old building.
Yeah.
But we're gonna refill our liquids. We're gonna stop to eat maybe a little bit. And then deeper into town is that way.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go and explore that.
Yeah.
So we've successfully walked back to the airport we came from, which is pretty cool. We can officially say that we have climbed over a mountain and back down to get to another town or city, which is kind of crazy to think about, you know, like it's a feat of endurance right there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it all over again to get back.
Honestly, we're feeling, I mean, at least I'm feeling pretty fresh still. Like, I'm not really feeling too tired yet. But yeah, I'm really excited to explore Tivat, but we took this way to see the airport. One of the things that I really want to do while we're here is watch an airplane take off from the beach. Because apparently there's a beach right next to the runway where the plane will go right over you. And so I think that would be pretty neat.
And for reference of the airport, there it is. We're coming right to the foot of it now. And apparently at the foot of it, just down here, is a beach. And so we'll see planes going right over our heads.
Exciting.
Yeah.
26 kilometers, we made it to the beach.
Oh, feeling it.
Yeah, we're hungry. We're probably gonna have lunch. I guess our earlier lunch was actually breakfast, but it's 2 o'clock. So yeah, we probably just have time for a quick lunch. We're gonna figure out if we're actually gonna hike back or if we're gonna try and walk around Tivat and then maybe get home some other way, maybe bus or something.
Because we just got here. It's been 7 hours since we started. Yes, we took a couple short breaks.
We also, it took us a while to figure out the path to get here.
That's true.
So there was a little bit of, like, it definitely was not straightforward. But yeah, it looks really nice. The port looks amazing.
Check that out.
Hopefully we'll find somewhere with air conditioning to eat.
Or at least shade at the very minimum.
Yeah, and maybe charge our phones and figure out our next steps.
All right, let's do this. Okay, we found a bakery in Tivat.
We're eating in the shade and we feel insanely better already.
Yeah. The whole walk from halfway down the mountain to here, it's been entirely in the sun and it's 25 degrees today with no clouds. So we started getting a little bit of heat exhaustion. So I'm really hoping we can bounce back with some food and calories.
Yeah, Nick got a few pizzas.
A few, yeah.
And I got some bread with yogurt. So good. Oh my god, I love it so much.
Yeah. Now we need to figure out if we want to walk all the way back up the mountain again through the thorn bushes.
So I think we're gonna try and see if there's a better way to go than what we did. I'm sure there is. I'm sure we took some bad turns.
Not sure, but the problem is that Google Maps is very underdeveloped here. It's like there was one trail that was supposed to be a very rough, rugged trail, but they went in there with jackhammers and they built it into like a road.
There also, there's a lot of construction going on right now. I'm not sure if it's only in Kotor, or like in the whole bay, but we heard that there's a rule where everyone has to stop all construction by May 1st.
Yeah.
And so apparently, like, you know, everyone's trying to get their construction done out of the way. So I guess that explains why a lot of the roads are like dug up.
Yeah, true. But yeah, we need to figure out, do we have enough time for it before it gets dark and we're stuck in the mountain in the middle of the night? And also, is there a better way?
Yeah.
Because crawling through the thorn bushes was
Yeah.
kind of distressful.
Yeah. There was a couple who, like the couple that helped us out by just like walking and like us being able to see the trail, they looked like they were coming from like a whole other trail.
Maybe.
So hopefully we can find where they were coming from, and that would be like a good way to walk. But we'll see. We'll look at the map and see what's
We gotta
going
figure
on.
it out, man. Yeah. But anyways, let's eat, let's recover, let's plan.
So what's the verdict?
We're doing it. we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna go to hell and back again. That's what we're calling this trip.
We're gonna try climbing up the mountain again. Yeah, we figured like we might as well try. I feel like it's not gonna be as bad the second time going through those like crunchy areas.
Rylan made a really good point that the reason why these crunchy areas felt so awful is because we didn't know when it would end, right?
Yeah.
And that's psychological torture, right?
Yeah, it's funny because when we look back at the videos that we've been taking, they're kind of time-stamped. Like we can tell how long between each video. And so the first video was only 40 minutes away from the last video we took at the end of that like rough part.
Where we were eating cobwebs all day.
Yeah, exactly. And so it was only 40 minutes of climbing.
And about half of that was spent just standing around trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Realistically, it might be a 20 or 30 minute hike through the bad part.
Yeah, we will be going uphill this time, but it's not that much of a slope anyway.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I just think now that we know how long it is and where to go, and we don't feel so lost, I think psychologically we're going to be doing a lot better, which means physically we're going to be doing a lot better as well.
Yeah. Also, about Tivat, it looks beautiful, but we're so focused on like trying to get back before it's dark that we're not really going to be able to explore much. We went to a bakery and now we're at a cafe. We had to figure out, we had to get Wi-Fi so we could search how to fix a problem with Nick's phone because it was just like it was broken for a minute. It was a little stressful, but yeah, we're thinking we're going to finish our coffee and then head back.
You ready for this?
I'm ready. I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
We're doing it all over again. We're doing it all.
So there's an hour-long walk at the end to get from Kotor to where we're staying. Actually, kind of an hour and a half from the trailhead, which is easy. We're used to that.
Yeah, it's all flat road the whole way.
Yeah. The hour before that is all downhill, which is easy. And then the only hard part is just going uphill. So we have to like get to the trailhead in Tivat, which is easy, flat ground. And then all we have to do is go uphill. And then the rest is smooth sailing.
I just love how we've already walked 30,000 steps and now we're like, ha 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 ha, again! So let's get cracking, man.
I'm ready.
You ready, David Goggins? Are you ready for this? Who's gonna carry this boat?
I'm definitely feeling it in like my ankles and my knees, like when we got up from the table. It's like, oh.
I think I've carried some rocks in my shoes from like 12 miles ago, so I gotta like grab that soon. Once we find a shaded little bench, I think I'm just gonna like air out the dogs.
My socks are like brown ever since we slid down that patch of rocks.
Yeah.
Somehow I got a bunch of dirt in my shoe. But
anyways, off we go, man. All right. There goes our final salvation. Bye-bye. We're gonna climb the mountain. Biggest mistake of our lives.
no buses.
So we're just browsing a gas station right now on the way. And we're looking at the local movies they have in the corner. At first I thought this was Over the Hedge, the movie. I have no idea what this is. We found the gravel road that we love so much because it's wide open. Relatively smooth and gradual on the way up. No thorn bushes, no cobwebs. Just good old walking. You can see we already got a good way up. I would say by now we're probably over halfway to the top, but probably a quarter of the way home from Tivat. So got a ways to go, but we're making good energy. Rylan popped up some tunes. She downloaded some music from Spotify, so we're listening to that and it's actually really helping.
2000s pop hits.
2000 pop hits, heck yeah. So we're just gonna keep chugging along and hope that we feel this good all the way up. Now that the sun's a little lower, it's not as hot. Still sweating because we're climbing, of course, and of course we're doing this after already climbing this damn thing to begin with. And so still, I think we're gonna make it. We feel good. Confidence is going up. What's taking me so long? I'm on lock 3.
Our favorite stretch of road is coming to an end, and we're about to enter the hard part.
Here's the tough part. Is that the end I see? Is that the peak? Oh, goodness. Oh, it's the hardest part over. We did it. Oh, thank goodness. Look at this. Flat road. It's all downhill from here. The peak.
So the hardest part of the hike is done. I bought this baby food at the grocery store because I thought it would be good. It's got apple, mango, papaya, and banana. It's so good right now. It's like a smoothie, but warm.
And I don't know if we told you guys already, but when we entered Tivat, the first thing we did was we bought water to refill our bottles.
Oh.
But we didn't realize we bought sparkling water.
Yeah, biggest mistake ever.
And so it's like when you're really thirsty, it's not refreshing.
It doesn't like you know when you're like out of breath and you're like hiking
And your mouth is dry. Your mouth is dry, and your spit is like tacky.
and your throat's dry.
Yeah.
Like sparkling water doesn't fix that, so we feel so dry and like crusty right now.
So we packed 4 liters of sparkling water,
Yeah.
and we've been drinking it going up the mountain, and we don't feel refreshed whatsoever.
And we keep we're so like bloated and gassy.
Yeah.
Because it's so like carbonated, right?
Oh.
And when you drink 2 liters of sparkling water within an hour as a person, you're not supposed to do that.
Burping all day long.
Yeah, it's been a
So
struggle, but
I think when we get back to the bottom of the mountain again, we're gonna
buy some more water.
buy some real water.
Maybe like a 6-liter container. Just chug it all.
Pour it over our heads even. I don't care.
Yeah. It's only like 5:45 right now.
Yeah.
So I think it'll take us like an hour to get back down to Couture and then an hour again to get home. So maybe we'll go for a little swim.
Just a quick dip or something, maybe.
Yeah. My hands and feet are so swollen right now from just walking.
Yeah. I feel surprisingly okay. I feel better now than I did at the end of our hike that was half as long 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of weird. Maybe like I think that you just enter some sort of like lull.
Like a trance almost.
Yeah. I guess this is what David Goggins was talking about how he does ultra endurance. Is he says when you're suffering the most, that's when you have 10 times more left to give. And so I was suffering the most walking into Tivat and out of Tivat. It just felt like I was undergoing like heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
But then after
Nick was not in good shape in Tivat. He was like trying to do anything he could to take the bus back.
Yeah, I was definitely letting the devil on my shoulder telling me to take the weak man's way out. I was kind of listening to it a little bit, but I'm glad I didn't because I feel great now.
Honestly, I think because there were no surprises, the way up from Tivat was way, way, way easier than the way down.
Yeah.
Just because, like on the way down, we didn't really know what was in front of us. Like we didn't know what kind of bushes we were gonna have to go through. But on the way back up, we were prepared, and it went by like that, like so quick.
Yeah, thank goodness. And you know what? It's going to go by even faster on the way down because we've already done that 3 times technically.
We also beat Google Maps time. Google Maps said it would take 3 hours walking to get to this point. We did it in like 2 hours, 15 minutes. So
Nice. We're cooking.
look at us.
All right, so we're just going to lay here for a couple more minutes, but obviously you can see that the sun is beginning to set based on these long shadows. So we're going to get going soon. And yeah, home stretch, man. All that's left is downhills and flat. So no more uphills at all anymore, which is awesome. Awesome. Look at that. It's all in the shade now. Yes.
So nice.
No more sunlight. Oh well. Soon to be no more sunlight.
Yeah.
Soon.
Perfect time to come down the hill because the sun isn't exactly setting, so we'll still get plenty of sunlight for our way home.
Yeah.
But we're not in direct sunlight anymore. It's amazing.
This feels like roughly the same time of day we were going down the hill 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So, good timing.
Exactly.
Just realized that the only place I put sunscreen on today was the back of my neck.
Yeah.
I'm not burnt though. Hey, we're back in town, man. Civilization, buildings, people, cats, cat poo,
Yeah.
everything. You got it all here.
Oh my gosh, so tired.
Yeah, but it was way easier going down than it was
Yeah.
any other time of the entire trip.
Yeah.
So that was the best part so far.
We played some music.
Yeah.
It's nice and relaxing.
Yeah, I got the AirPods in,
Yeah.
doing good. But yeah, so about like 10-minute walk from where we are right now is a delicious meat place that we went to last time we hiked 2 days ago. So I think We're
tempted to go get some barbecue.
I think we might go straight back and get the same thing.
We spent $0 yesterday.
Yeah, so that means we can spend twice as many dollars today.
So yeah, we'll go.
Let's do it. So, just a short while ago,
Yeah.
we passed the full distance for a marathon.
We've officially hiked a marathon. We're at 43.63 kilometers. I wonder if we'll get to 50.
So
At the end of the
we
day.
did a marathon, hiked it, if a marathon was 2 mountains. Or the same mountain twice.
We didn't run it, but
No, we
walked it.
didn't run it, but we went up it. So
Yeah,
I count that.
it's an accomplishment.
Woohoo! All right, so change of plans. We're not going to the barbecue meat place because it's just slammed. It's like full with a line out the door. It's probably because it's like one of the best reviewed restaurants here, and it holds up to the reviews. I mean, it's delicious. But just down the street from it, there's this place called Beachside, which is in translation it means fatso, which sounds right up my alley. So I think we're gonna try that out instead. Hour 13 of the hike.
Well, we're not really hiking now.
Well, we've been hiking for most of it.
Yeah, we hiked for a solid like 12 hours, I think.
A nice and light 12 hours. Anyways, we ordered our food and we're extremely excited for it to arrive.
So hungry.
I can feel my body eating itself.
Okay, so we got dinner. Nick ordered €1 and I got a kilo of chicken wings. And I don't think I understand what a kilo is because this is what they brought. It's really big, like that's my hand for reference. So
amazing.
We're gonna share it.
Amazing.
Oh my god, I know, it's so good.
So I think we might have some to spare.
Yeah, maybe.
Which is awesome. So
Yeah.
let's get eating.
Yeah.
Good food, man.
Yeah, that was so delicious. I barely made a dent in the wings, so we have a bunch to take home.
It was so
later.
funny because she at the table she ordered it's like, can I get 1 kilogram of wings?
Because
And
they
I kind of
had like a half kilo and a kilo. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I'm starving. We just like climbed the whole marathon.
yeah, and I kind of raised my eyebrows, and and then like we sat down and she's like, how much is a kilogram? It's like, oh, you're about to find out. You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
And so we have like a whole meal for leftovers of wings for tomorrow.
Exactly. I definitely ate like less than that. And I was starving too. But the wings are so good. I swear, like Balkan barbecue is unmatched.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like the seasoning is so good. The meat is always really like juicy and tender.
But you know what isn't unmatched? The customer service. Like literally,
Oh yeah.
literally, I go up to the counter to ask for a to-go container for all the remainder of the wings, right? And I get to the counter, no one's there, and I can just see like a leg poking out from the back. They're on their phones in the back, they don't care. And then eventually, they just happen to wander into the working zone, and they see me there, and so she walks up to me and then passes me and then grabs her phone. She has two phones to check 2 different sets of messages. And then she calls someone on her phone, comes back, and mid-call with that person, then asks what I want. It's like, all right.
It's funny. There's no really like fake nice customer service attitude here. Which
Straight up
honestly,
don't care.
I don't mind. Like as long as they're not like, making you wait forever. As long as it's reasonable, I actually don't mind that. I find it kind of refreshing.
Yeah, but they did make us wait forever, so there's that. So,
Yeah, I don't know. I just find it's more comfortable when you know that the person isn't being forced to be nice to you. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like you can tell the difference though between someone who's forcing themselves to be nice to you and someone who's actually just nice.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like it when people force themselves to be nice because it's awkward and uncomfortable.
Exactly.
But if someone's actually nice, I much prefer that over the nonchalant, uncaring attitude
Definitely.
or whatever. I don't know. That's just me though. Sometimes I feel like it impacts the experience a little bit if they're like exceptionally rude, like they were in this situation. I don't know.
You also
But-
get like a spectrum of people who are like literally like they're not being nice, they're not being rude, they're just there to do the job, which is my
Yeah.
favorite.
And those, I don't
then
mind
there's
as long as
people-
they're professional,
And then there's some that are just rude.
Yeah.
And of course you have some that are like really nice too. So,
Food was still good though.
yeah.
But I got the wind changed a certain way and I got a bit of a whiff of myself. And I smell like stale salt and vinegar chips from all the sweat. And so I don't know about you, but are you looking forward to this shower?
I have never been more excited to wash my hair.
Yeah.
I just feel so like crusty and salty.
I tried rubbing my eyes and my eyelids were crunchy. So I think I'm ready to shower.
So that's it for today. We couldn't wait to do a video, and so we went home and showered.
And after showering, just straight to bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and sleep 16 hours.
I know, we're gonna sleep so well.
Much needed. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so conclusion of the hike. We hiked 50 kilometers.
Just, I think our longest one yet. And we ended up doing 62,500 steps today. So.
And total elevation gained is 1,045 meters for those curious.
So not too shabby. Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna go to bed. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.
See you later.